बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। ये डेरिवेटिव्स का आज हम करेंगे, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव 2.5 एक्सरसाइज। लेकिन इससे पहले इसकी एग्जांपल्स और इसके प्रूफ है कुछ, वो है सबसे पहले ये है कि डेरिवेटिव ऑफ साइन ऑफ एक्स विच इज इक्वल टू कॉस ऑफ एक्स, ये हमने आज प्रूफ करना है। तो डेरिवेटिव प्रूफ करने के लिए इसको बाय एब्रेशियो मेथड या बाय फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल या बाय डेफिनेशन इसको प्रूफ करेंगे। इनके हमने प्रूफ करना है साइन एक्स, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ साइन एक्स इज इक्वल टू कॉस ऑफ एक्स। तो एट फर्स्ट हम करेंगे y इज इक्वल टू साइन ऑफ एक्स। हम सपोज करेंगे आफ्टर दैट गिविंग इंक्रीमेंट, our first step is giving increment. First step, increment in variable. Here variable is y and here is x. So giving increment x to delta x and y to delta y. Then y plus delta y is equal to sine of x plus delta x. This implies that delta y is equal to sine of x plus delta x minus y. Now this y goes to here. This becomes sine x plus delta x minus y. Here, putting the values of y from 1, this is 1 and this is 2. Putting the value of y from 1 into, we get delta y is equal to sine of x plus delta x minus sine of x. Here y is equal to sine of x. We put here y is equal to sine of x. Delta y is equal to sine x plus delta x minus sine of x. Here we apply a formula because sine p minus sine q is equal to 2 sine of p plus q divided by 2 multiplied by sine of p minus q over 2. Here we apply this formula, sine x plus delta x minus sine of x. This becomes 2 cos of this angle x plus delta x plus this angle x plus delta x plus x divided by 2 cos of this and multiplied by sine of x plus delta x minus x. Here we express this sum or difference into product. This formula becomes 2 cos of x plus delta x plus x divided by 2 multiplied by sine of x plus delta x minus x divided by 2. Here this implies that delta y is equal to cos of x plus delta x, no, x plus delta x plus x, this becomes 2x and delta x divided by 2 and x plus delta x minus x. This x cancels with this x and this becomes sine of delta x divided by 2. Now after that, third step, dividing both sides by delta x. When we divide both sides by delta x, this becomes delta y divided by delta x is equal to 2 cos of x plus 2x plus delta x divided by 2 and sine of delta x divided by 2 whole divided by delta x. Now this becomes, this 2 is in numerator and this goes in denominator of denominator. Now cos of 2x plus delta x divided by 2 sine of delta x divided by 2 delta x divided by 2, this is equal to cos of 2x plus delta x divided by 2 sine of delta x divided by 2 and delta x divided by 2. Here this angle delta x divided by 2 is the same as this delta x divided by 2. Now fourth step, applying limit. Applying limit to both sides. When we apply limit on both sides, Apply limit delta x approaches to 0 on both sides. This becomes limit of delta y divided by delta x. Delta x approaches to 0. This is equal to, here we apply limit of delta x approaches to 0, cos of x plus delta x by 2 and multiplied by sine of delta x divided by 2 and angle, this angle delta x divided by 2. When we apply limit, this becomes limit of cos of limit, this limit will multiply here and here. Now this will become limit cos of x plus delta x divided by 2 and limit of sine of delta x divided by 2 divided by delta x by 2. We know that delta x divided by 2 approaches to 0 when delta x approaches to 0. So this limit of sine of delta x divided by 2 divided by delta x divided by 2, this approaches to 1, equal to 1. When this limit approaches to 0, then total limit of delta x approaches to 0, sine of delta x divided by 2 whole divided by delta x divided by 2, this becomes 1. This is an important theorem. Here limit of sine of delta x divided by delta x is equal to 1 when delta x approaches to 0. This limit becomes 1. This limit will also become 1. Here limit of delta x approaches to 0, sine of delta x divided by 2 divided by delta x by 2. No, this becomes 1. So limit of cos of delta x approaches to 0. Here this delta x approaches to 0. No, this will become cos of x when delta x approaches to 0. This result is cos of x and multiplied by 1 because this limit is equal to 1. So this becomes cos of x multiplied by 1. This is equal to cos of x multiplied by 1. So we have proved that limit derivative of sine of x is equal to cos of x. Thank you.